Okay, tonight we're going to do a review of the Kershaw Emerson CQC6. Now, I don't usually disassemble them for reviews. I normally just open up the knife, show you what the knife looks like, explain to you what I think of the knife. But I've been recently watching some other videos where they disassemble the knife, and they pointed out some things on the $400 Emerson model that I really didn't like, which really, it bothers me when you buy a $400 knife and you take it apart and you find flaws in the craftsmanship. Well, I couldn't find a disassembly video where the reviewer disassembles the Kershaw model, which is a whole hell of a lot cheaper. And tonight we're gonna open this up and look at some of those troublesome areas that were found on the $400 model. Now, I've already gone ahead and removed the screws, and we're going to open it up. First off, we've taken off the scale. Nothing unusual there. And now we're going to take off the liner, the steel liner. Now, in the videos of that $400 model, they pointed out a little overcut in the steel liner. Well, I'm not seeing an overcut on the Kershaw model. We'll flip it over so you can take a good look. See, that's a perfectly symmetrical hole, no overcut. Now, they did, however, take the rest of the knife apart and they revealed a burn, a scorch mark right here on the back of the knife blade. And well, I can kind of almost see a little bit of a scorch mark there, but it's not as dramatic as what was seen in the video of the $400 model. So, now, perhaps Kershaw just has better quality control. I don't know, but so far, I'm not seeing any major concerns with the Kershaw model. And there's the other half of the knife. I don't see any overcut. I don't see any weird, concerning points that say this knife may be defective, or it may not be as good of a quality as it could be. Now, then, I've seen $400 knives, I've seen $300 knives that, when disassembled, they lack in quality control. Because, like I said, overcuts, scorch marks, so on and so forth. Well, I'm not really seeing anything too alarming on the Kershaw model. So, well, I'm going to go ahead and reassemble this. And before I do, I'll give you a close-up of the blade so that you can tell that that's in fact a Kershaw. Nothing out of the ordinary. Pretty much standard shape, standard design for an Emerson. Just like I said before, a whole hell of a lot less money. Okay, so let's go ahead and reassemble this. Let's see. Oh yes, and that is some sort of plastic washer. We'll get over that. And but what now? Everything seems to line up perfect. Everything seems to go together the way it should. And look at that. We're all reassembled. Go ahead and tighten that pivot down. That is, if we can get this thing to line up. Okay, now go ahead and reinstall these screws here. Change the bit in our screwdriver. And yeah, this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge than I thought. For our bit is magnetic and it wants to just cling to the screw. Now, we're almost reassembled here. One last screw. And we're all back together. All right. We'll probably not do that again. Oh. Right. We may want... Oh. All right. That's... Overall, for the money and build quality on the Emerson CQC6, we're going to go ahead and give the quality control to the Kershaw brand. We're going to go ahead and that's fairly center. Yeah, I can work with that. That's not too bad. Overall, the Kershaw branded Emerson, from what I've seen from other videos, that's top notch. We're not going to knock it. In fact, we're going to enjoy this knife for quite some time, and we're going to proudly use it, even though it's made in China. Some people turn their nose at that. It is, however, backed by a recognized brand, Kershaw. So overall, we got a good usable knife, nice sharp edge. I mean, we're faking our way through a paper towel. That's a paper towel, and we're cutting through paper towel pretty easily. Is it hair shaving sharp? Yeah, we can shave with that. Well, I think yeah, look at that. We cleaned some hair right off of our arm. Overall, well, my thoughts are this. If you want an Emerson knife, but you can't afford Emerson pricing, then Kershaw is most definitely going to be the way to go. Oh, by the way, Kershaw offers the Emerson knife, the CQC6, and 2 blade steels, 8CR13 MOV and D2. I opted for the D2 model. Price breakdown difference is the 8CR13 MOV steel model will run you about $30. The D2 model will run you about $50. And you know what? With this economy, that's a whole hell of a lot of money to save for something else. Until next time.